Lord John gets the bad end of the stick. I do not think he deserves any of this crap. Welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Ham. We're back with Ham this week. And we're back with Outlander, Season 7, Episode 12. Perfectly called Carnal Knowledge. What could happen in this episode? Could it be that Jamie finds out that Lord John and Claire did the funky chicken nasty and how will Jamie react to that? Let's think about that. How does Jamie react sometimes when he's not thinking straight? I could think Roger could tell you how that winds up.
Smack.
Yeah, almost beaten to death. Watch out, Lord John. You could be his friend, but I don't think Jamie's gonna be too happy with this. But I mean, Lord John saved Claire from being arrested. So, we'll see. I'm on Lord John's side here. If Jamie throws a punch, he shouldn't because everyone thought he was dead. So that's that. Maybe we'll go back to not Tongaroo. Where did they go? Valley Forge? Is that where they went? Rachel and Ian and Denzel.
I think that was the plan, yeah.
Valley Forge.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll see some of that. And then, once again, will Roger find his father in the past? What will happen now that Bree has cold-cocked Rob Cameron to the ground?
Hopefully she zip-tied his wrists.
I really hope she tied him up.
Yeah.
Because if she didn't, then that just puts him on the loose later.
There's got to be a dungeon in this castle somewhere. So
I told you there's a priest hole.
Yeah. But
I don't know if it locks, though, from the outside. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, Rob Cameron is bad. We know Jemmy is now in the future.
Mm-hmm.
He is not in the past.
Yep.
So Roger is in the wrong place, and it's on purpose because Rob wanted her alone, so she'd be more vulnerable. But Bree is not a vulnerable woman.
No.
She's pretty tough.
She's 100 pounds of feisty.
Dude, she lived in the 1700s and was raped by a pirate, an evil pirate, who then came back to kidnap her and make her his wife so that they could raise their son together. But Jemmy's Roger, so tough luck, Stephen Bonnet.
No, yeah. He's
Roger.
underwater now anyway, so who cares?
He did. But, that's tough. That's way tougher than Rob Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Rob Cameron. Clearly you don't know Bree. Anyway, let's see if this plays out close to the book. We'll see. I'll tell you at the end whether it's on or off the book story. But let's start.
City. My papers were in order. Some ox had dinner like the live them, I suppose, and wanted to search me. And that was a problem because there was something upon my person I preferred he did not discover.
What is it? What do you have, Jamie?
Thank you, John. Enough time to say it earlier, but I'm grateful for you. Taking care of Claire.
Oh, I took care of Claire, all right.
Yes.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, don't tell him, John. Just don't.
You did quite well, John. Look a wee bit pale.
Yeah, because I have to tell you something. It's not going to be pretty. Don't tell him.
I have had carnal knowledge of your wife.
No. No, don't do it.
Why?
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 Say why? Do you have the faintest idea what the knowledge of your death did to her?
Are you implying that news of my death deranged her to such an extent that she lost her reason and took you to her bed by force? Unless I've been seriously misled regarding your own nature, or am I wrong?
You're not misled, but you are wrong. We thought you were dead, you bloody asshole, both of us. and we had too much to drink one night, and damn you, neither one of us was making love to the other. We were both fucking you.
Oh shit! I was scared. Oh, dude. He thought that you were telling lies there. Should stop with that.
I suppose I only want to know. Was it rape?
Oh, heck no.
Are you certain he did not lie to you?
Yes, I am certain. But they only want the best for you.
Best for me.
It's the truth.
No, the truth is that everyone lied to me. My entire life is a lie. No, don't you bloody tell me anymore.
You asked.
God damn it!
Oh, yeah.
No. Go ahead and kill me.
Jamie! Stop it.
Gentlemen! You can't prove who you are. We'll take your prisoner back to camp and question him ourselves.
Take him. Our business elsewhere.
Jamie!
We are not finished. Sir.
Jamie.
No. We are not.
And I am not bloody sorry!
John, stop digging that hole, dude.
Not only a soldier, he's a spy. Going
Wow,
about
you're
not
really
wearing a
reaching.
uniform.
Is it an insult to call you a gentleman?
You bastard!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Bloody hell.
Will you do me the honor of accepting command of a battalion?
Again?
You're appointed Brigadier General.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Although, the Congress will have to approve your appointment, and there's no guarantee as to what those contentious shopkeeping sons of bitches will do.
Congratulations, General Fraser.
Marriage?
Yeah, I'm getting married, yo.
We are betrothed. Ian and I.
Are you?
Yes.
Having a bad day, huh?
Well, this tea just keeps getting
Suppose
better.
I must wish you every happiness then. Good day. Wait, we'd like to.
Oh!
William Ransom! What the devil does he mean by this?
She'll leave you. Miss Hunter.
William!
What is it? Have I done something?
You've not done anything. You can never do anything.
What?
You son of a bitch, you lied to me too. Cousin.
Uh-oh.
You know? Yes, I damn well know. You could have told me.
No.
No what?
Don't you, Gemma? Go down.
Of course he'll tell me. Or does he not wish to tell me thyself?
It isn't really a disgrace. You do not think so? That I am the get of a Scottish criminal. That I am a bastard.
Criminal forby. Any man might be proud to be the son of James Fraser.
Oh,
True.
that.
The devil do you mean that?
It doesn't surprise me, that's all. When I look closely, I can see a resemblance.
For it was a bloody surprise to me. And damn the resemblance.
Ian!
Take him. He's under arrest for assaulting an officer.
How dare thee!
This is none of your concern, madam. Take him now.
He is a coward and a brute. What possessed thee?
What possessed your betrothed? Did I attack him? No.
Yes, he did.
Yes, you
He
did.
struck him in the mouth without the slightest provocation.
He hit me without the least warning. If anyone is a coward, it's...
Don't thee dare call Ian Murray a
I'll call
coward.
him what I bloody like. What he bloody is.
He is nothing
Goddamn.
like that.
Thy father. If he does not undo this, William Ransom, I will.
You are what? You're a Quaker. You do not believe in violence, ergo you cannot, or at least will not, strike me.
I just did.
Bloody hell.
No! Nope, 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 nope. Dang, William. What is wrong with you?
They fell upon the Americans and killed 100 men in their beds. In cold blood.
Well, I wasn't there.
In Pawnee. The name of a tavern nearby.
Whatever one may think of the American High Command, I doubt it is composed entirely of fools. My execution would yield nothing, whereas my cooperation might be of value.
Oh, right, he didn't know Jamie was alive.
Keep moving.
And what's happened to Ian? Where are they taking him? You.
come aside with me?
Yes. Yes. We have some things to talk
The
about.
devil are you doing here? Close your mouth and listen, because I'm going to tell you what to do. You are not telling me anything. Yes,
Yes, I am.
You're going to find the men with Ian and tell them to set him free. If you've done that, I will go down to the camp, tell the captain who you are, and explain the reasons for the fight. Do I make myself clear, lad? I've expected to return to Philadelphia tonight.
Because that was wrong, William, and you know it.
Yes.
You're lucky to be related to someone as kick-ass as Jamie.
God damn you, sir.
No.
God damn you to hell.
No, William.
No doubt.
No doubt. You will go release Ian right now, bad boy, or I'll spank you.
No, Claire isn't my wife anymore. Jamie Fraser isn't dead. He's the one who hit me. But I was asking for it.
Yeah, you were. You pushed it.
Doctor!
Ooh, she is not happy with you.
Jackwagon.
You're gross, dude.
Take this one, please. For the night.
Arabella's mine. I'm sure Madge will find another young lady to accommodate you.
I'm before you, sir.
He is Captain Harkness. He's already offered for the girl. As you hadn't made up your mind.
I'll have her
No, you won't.
for the night.
No, you're gross. You're gonna hurt her.
It is not true. I do want to. Very much. You think I would save you from Captain Harkness? Just to do it myself?
Men don't often think of something until another mentions it, and then they are all eagerness to try it themselves.
You must have a most indifferent opinion of gentlemen, madam.
Jane.
Yeah, it's Jane. From the book. I wondered if they were gonna keep her or not.
Good night, then, Jane. Unhand me. Unhand me, if you please. The only honor I have left is my word. I must keep it.
She's okay with that.
Lily.
Oh, okay.
You must go. What? Why? Colonel Smith has sent the general away. They are going to hang me. But he assured me that he told me that he is worth more dead than alive.
Well, I'm gonna get mad at you, Jamie. You watch out.
You went to bed with John Grey.
She had sex with King Louis as well to
Where
get
are
your
you
butt
going?
out of jail.
Where are you going?
Was it here?
Oh, Jesus.
Drinking brandy and
Trying to kill myself.
trying to justify killing myself. I ran out of brandy and I was thinking whether or not I would go looking for some more. I don't know exactly what happened, but I grabbed him, I think. Because I very much needed somebody to touch me in that moment.
Did he bugger you?
Did he bugger you? No, he didn't.
You absolute bastard.
Yeah, I don't have it clear. We thought you were dead.
And I would have been within my rights.
No, you wouldn't. You didn't have any rights. You were dead.
You both thought I was dead. I can't what you like when you're drunk, Sass.
How dare you?
Am I not the aggrieved party here?
No, you aren't.
You aren't.
I didn't mean to imply you're a drunkard, Sasnak. It's only you. You think with your body, Clay. You always have. Had bloody Englishmen bandaged me. His friendship.
Yep. You saved your butt in Jamaica, too.
I'll not say I didn't mind this because I do. And I'll not say I will not make a fuss about this later because I will, but there is nothing in this world or the next that can take you from me or me from you. And then I'm done with talking.
Okay, then.
Cover your eyes, Ham. I didn't cover Ham's eyes last time.
Here we go.
Climbing speed.
I mean, Go, John, go. Get out of there. Yeah, he has. No! Run, John, run! Don't let them find you.
Spread out!
John! Run! Alright, let's get to it. First of all, as I already said and hoped, okay, pretty much everything went as the book went. So, John tells Jamie that he has carnal knowledge of his wife. And at first, Jamie's like, yeah, ha ha ha, right? And he doesn't believe John at all.
No, you be gay. So
He's
no.
like, you can't, you're gay. Plus my wife would never do that. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, yeah, well, I forget exactly what he said, but it was pretty forceful and in Jamie's face, which then made Jamie punch him hard. And, you know, a la Roger, when he was, although Roger almost died, like that was really bad. Jamie did hit him quite a lot, but then the rebels came along and they're like, what's going on? I would have been like, it's none of your business. Get out of here. They're in the woods. Mind your own business. But no, they didn't.
No.
They were like, how do we know you're who you say you are? Then they look in John's pocket and there's a letter he has that he didn't read, which says,
Surprise.
you know, you're back in the army and we've called you to battle or see General Clinton or whatever. They're like, look at this. You said you weren't in the army, but you clearly are. Damn. And then Jamie's like, oh, just take him so that he could go free. Because they're going to take both of them. And Jamie's like, just take him. And I'm like, Jamie! So then poor Lord John ends up in this camp where he knows the dude, the General Smith or Captain Smith or whoever it was. And he's all like, yeah, I didn't know you'd turn to be a traitor. And they kind of had this back and forth. And Smith made John feel like he was going to see Washington and he wouldn't be hanged. But then Denny was fixing John's face and was like, here, take this knife thing and get out of here. They're going to hang you.
Taylor's going to come and hang
No, it
you
was
in front of
Wayne.
everybody.
It was Wayne. Yeah, Wayne's on his way and he's going to hang you. He's like, no, that can't be. John was pretty easy going when he was, you know, he just figured nobody would hang him. He's Lord John Grey. That's not how it was going down.
Nope.
So then, which really sucks because all of this is, he did a favor to Claire by keeping her out of prison.
Yeah.
And Jamie, I mean, he offered to marry Bree. Remember when they were set to be married?
Yeah.
And that was to keep her from having to marry some random Lord of the Rings hobbit that she didn't want to marry. Yeah. So Lord John has been there. He got Jamie away from the authorities in Jamaica by telling them they had no jurisdiction on land, only on water.
Yep.
And it was like, good Lord John. Lord John raised William.
Yep.
I even brought him to see. Lord John gets the bad end of the stick. I do not think he deserves any of this crap. So anyway, the last we saw of John, he was escaping and getting shot at.
Shots fired.
Meanwhile, Jamie, pissed off and all, goes to Valley Forge and meets with General Washington, who makes him a brigadier general, gives him command of some giant army.
A battalion.
Jamie's like, sweet, and Morgan's also there too. But then, while he's hanging out there, Ian and Rachel show up at wherever William is. I don't know where William was, out on the road between Philadelphia, because he had kind of been into town and then he'd been back out of town. He was helping evacuate the city. So they ran into each other. He's like all excited of Rachel, and then he sees Ian and he's like, what the heck? And then he's mad at Ian because Ian knew that he was, well, earlier he yelled at Claire for knowing. Then he asked Claire what happened, And he didn't like the answer, so he trashed the house and left. Flair didn't even get to finish. He was just jumping to all sorts of conclusions and being a right jerk. So he left, then he punched Ian in front of Rachel, and Rachel was like, what the hell? She was all like, what is wrong with thee? You should not be doing that. And he's like, you knew this whole time. And then, of course, he didn't want Rachel to know. She's like, he will tell me. And then he's all like, Jamie Fraser is the father. One of them said it. Oh no, Ian said anyone would be grateful to be the son of Jamie Fraser. Because Ian loves Jamie. And Rachel's like, oh, that. Yeah, I figured that when I saw your face. You looked like that guy instead of that guy. Yeah, it's common knowledge. We all figured it out by looking at you.
That's right.
He's like, what? Everybody knows what me. William is just mad. So then he gets the Redcoats to arrest Ian and haul him away. So we got Lord John going one way as prisoner and Ian going the other. And Rachel slaps him, not Ian, but William, because he's all like, you don't condone violence. And she's like, I'll show you violence. And she slapped him across the face and said, now you made me break my principles. Good on you, Rachel. He deserved a slap. Then he tried to kiss her. Was that before or after he kissed her?
That was after.
Okay,
After
so he
the slap was
full-on kissed her.
The slap was first, and then the kiss was after.
Oh, yeah, he kissed her, and she spit.
Yeah.
She took his kissy spit, and she spit it on the ground.
Yeah.
She was so mad. I've never seen Rachel that angry before. Wow. Where's Rollo? The question I have now that I didn't see Rollo. Anyway, Jamie's on his way back and sees Ian being taken to where he just came from. So, or no, but I don't know which direction he was going in, because he came up upon the rebels and noticed that it was Ian, and then looked at Rachel like,
well, those weren't rebels. Those were British soldiers.
The Redcoats.
Yes.
Now, they didn't arrest Jamie, even though he's like Red Jamie and well known to everybody. He's standing right there in front of them.
Yeah,
They took Ian. And Jamie's like, what? And then I think Rachel told him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't really see, but he said, like, what happened to Rachel. And I think that she told him, but we didn't see
and then
that
he went
part.
And straightened it out with.
That was awesome.
William.
He fathered William right into a tree. He's like, listen to me, boy, and pushed him up against a tree. And William tried to fight him off, but it's Jamie Fraser. I swear, Jamie was going to spank his butt. And he was like, you will go and get Ian released right now. This is ridiculous. All this because I'm your kid and you're my kid and I'm upset. A rebel and you're upset and you trashed a house and we didn't even know that yet. So, not cool. So, first of all, when William got into town, he met this hooker named Arabella, and she was trying to help him. Then he did something stupid and broke a decanter all over her gown, and she was like, get the heck out. But I knew that was Jane from the book. And I'll get back to her, and we'll finish talking about Jane, and then I'll tell you some book stuff I'm hoping will happen with Jane. So I didn't know if they'd do this storyline. So then William is, after freeing Ian, William goes with this jerk. What was his name? Hackwood.
Captain something.
I don't know. He was a right jerk talking about buggering women and making sure they didn't like it and making sure that it bothered them so that he'd get, a quick hand job. That's kind of, I don't know, to get them to stop. That's what he's alluding to. William's like, ugh, you're gross, dude. Like, what? Why are you telling us this? You think you're some kind of big man? So William, afraid that this jerk is going to hurt Arabella, buys Arabella for the night. Then jerk face gets up and he's like, she's mine. And they're like, no, William paid for her first. And then he upped the ante with like his gold plate thing. So he was like to her, no, I don't really want to have sex with you. That's not why I did this. I was told the best gift you could give to a whore was to let them sleep. And she's like, are you serious? What? So she gets in her night clothes and
Seriously?
everything. Yeah, seriously. And he's gonna like sleep in the chair. She's like, get in bed, idiot. She's like, just get in bed. Who cares? She proceeded to give William some sexy times anyway. And William was not happy with. He was mad at her at first. He was like, don't make me break my word. But she was already on top of him. She kind of had him pinned. So.
She's the one that got pinned.
No, she pinned him. He couldn't even move. Yeah, I know what you're saying physically, but I was saying she was on top of him, so he couldn't move. So there was some other carnal knowledge going on there.
She did say that earlier. She said, he said, I'll take your point. And she said it's usually the other way around.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Yeah, she's a naughty. Then she said, oh, my name is Jane. He asked her what her real name is. Meanwhile, continuing the carnal knowledge stretch, Jamie goes back to ream Claire out for sleeping with John. Claire's having none of this. Suck it, Jamie. We were in pain. I was going to kill myself. I thought of cutting myself with glass. I thought of taking myself out with laudanum. And he's like, what? I mean, not like he didn't want to kill himself multiple times when he thought he'd never see her again. And then also he slept with 2 people while she was away in the future.
Disappointment.
So what? So then he's like, I want to know everything. No, you don't. And then he used an excuse, well, you weren't jealous, but I am. Okay, Jamie, that's a good reason.
Double standard.
Mm-hmm. So she slapped him and called him a bastard and left.
Ham is very disappointed in Jamie.
Yeah, but I knew he was going to do that. And then he goes and decides to have some sexy times on the dining table after kind of making up and him telling her that he knew that wasn't, what he thought it was. I don't know. He simmered down. But Claire was like, what happened to John? What did you do to John? Where is he? Is he dead? He might have been had I kept punching him. Oh, Jamie. Okay, so so all of that happened in the book. The trashing of the house, William meeting Arabella/Jane. In the book, Jane has a little sister that's in the whorehouse. And that jerk guy wants her little sister because her little sister's a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
And Jane needs help keeping her away from that jerk. So William becomes involved in that. I hope to see that because the little sister becomes a larger part of the storyline and becomes part of William's life because she becomes important to him. I don't know if we'll have the little sister, if putting this, possible, rape of a 11-year-old is that good to put in a storyline. But in reality, we did have Captain Jack rape Fergus. That happened.
Mm-hmm.
And Fergus was like 12 or something. So
was
nasty.
This is not the first child in a whorehouse that we've had.
Yeah, he grew up in a whorehouse, but yeah, I'm hoping that they'll bring her in. I can't remember her name, but I just find her a very cool, that she's part of a really cool story. But Jane existing will help William and Jamie get back together and bond. So Jane's important to that part of the story, which is why she is in this story. So they may not put the little sister in because she's not as integral to that part of the story, but I like her. So Yeah, hopefully they'll do that. What else? Yeah, as predicted, the Quakers said no to the whole marriage thing. So Rachel has to decide. She could be outcast, but her brother already is. So I don't think that really matters to her
the
too
whole
much.
disfellowshipping thing is not probably as big a deal now. She just slapped somebody across the face, and hey,
he deserved it.
And there was,
I mean,
already plans to marry outside the faith. So, yeah, I think she's flexible in her principles in certain circumstances.
Well, yeah, I mean, she sticks with her brother even though he was taken out or told to leave, and he said many times, "You don't have to come with me. You haven't been, expelled, but I have." Expelling her from her church isn't going to make her lose the faith that she has, because she still believes in those principles. Although she slapped William, because why not? Seriously, he punched her fiance, then had the nerve to say that Ian started it when he didn't, and blatantly lied about it to the Redcoats, got her husband or her future husband arrested, and then tried to make out with her. That's not honorable at all.
No.
You just took all your principles, William, and flung them out the window.
Like you said, he's like, because he's a bastard now.
He's gonna pretend. Jamie doesn't do that kind of stuff. Well,
he's also not. He's used to it.
Yeah.
He's been a bastard a long time.
Jamie's not a bastard, but William is. I mean, the technical term of it, being Jamie's parents were married. William's were not.
Yep.
Yeah, William wasn't too kind to his dead mother either, basically saying she whored to her husband. Well, you're missing the part, William, where she was about to marry an extremely old man against her wishes. She saw this hot groom and said, "I'm going to have my first time with you and not with some disgusting old man." So who knows how many times she actually had to whore herself to. Women have no choice, William. When they're married to some guy that they have no choice in, they have to do what is asked of them and lie back and think of England, okay? So you don't know because you're not a man. But it was like, what? Also, Jamie saved your life because that dude figured out that he wasn't the dad and was going to kill you and slash your little baby throat and throw you over a railing. That's how great your dad was. But Jamie shot him so that you could be saved. And then you ended up with really nice parents who now you're mad at. But everybody knew. Everybody knew this. Bree knows the secret. When William finally gets to meet Bree, if that occurs, that's his sister.
Yep.
So we hope that Bree returns to the past. As now, with Roger in the past, after we find Jemmy, we gotta go find Roger. Because he doesn't know what's really going on.
The only way is she can go find him and get him back.
Because if they think of Roger, they can get through the stones and find him. That won't be too hard. But first of all, none of that was in this episode. So
we gotta go round up Jemmy.
We gotta go get Jemmy, deal with Rob Cameron.
That's where I'm thinking the dungeon's a real good idea here. Just make him talk.
Yeah, Bree hasn't been in these first episodes very much. This is the 4th episode of this season, this half of the season, and she's been in like one for a hot second, and then she wasn't in the next one, and then she was in last week's for a hot second. So not much. She had a lot of free time filming this season. So far, well, I mean, it should pick up, and that should resolve itself at some point. Anyway, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and please respond to our video so we can have something to talk about next time we watch episode 13. Until then,